Good morning, good morning. Hey, how are you? We are gonna actually start sitting down today, and this week is all about going at about 60 to 40% tempo because it's the last week of October. And so the plan is every 4 weeks we take a little bit of a chill week to reset and recover. So coming into feet together, legs apart, hands interlaced over the toes, and we're just going to lift the sternum, lift the crown of the head, and gently rock from side to side. So just loosening things up, feeling any crunchy bits. So we're going to keep moving. It's just going to be at slower pace, but at a much slower pace for this week. We're keeping that consistency going that we've been building. The only thing that is changing is that we're dropping back the intensity just to allow our bodies to fully recuperate and recover, because we're athletes, and yeah, we just want to do things right. All right, coming to the center and gently moving those knees up and down. And honestly, if you want to use this time instead to take a short 30-minute walk, that's also great. The key is staying consistent. That is what builds a habit, and that is what will eventually change things. Even though you may not see progress over time, progress goes up and down and up and down. But the key thing is just keeping those runs on the board, keeping that consistency, and you will see results. It might take longer than you think. In fact, it probably will take longer than you think. Most definitely will. Yeah. But we're here in our bodies for as long as we have these bodies, so let's look after them the right way. And what I've learned is just in the last month, or in the last 6 weeks, I've been doing a personal training course, and it's been enlightening, eye-opening, all of those things. Okay, just slowing down with the pumps on the knees, extending the spine, extending the head. We're going to walk our hands forward, stretch out the lower back, maybe make a bit of an adjustment here. So I have been finding out so many interesting, cool things about the body, but also how important recovery is. Walking the hands over to the left-hand side. So stretching out the lower back here, the lumbar spine. Stretching the thighs and walking the hands over to the other side. And we want to respect our bodies, and also with a little bit of rest, it helps us reset and progress. So this is the week of down tempo, self-love, more stretching. We will do some resistance. Okay, feet are about a foot away from my hips, and we're just dropping the knees over to one side and then to the other side. Kind of 90-90. And I kept the classes the same sort of description. I just changed that the tempo was going to be a bit lower. And then give me some feedback if you think I should readjust the thumbnails, because it's going to be a lot less spicy this week. But the main thing is that you show up, give yourself some self-love. And your body will thank you. All right, crossing the legs again. This time I have my left foot under my right knee. Again, I'm just stretching out those IT bands that get a little tight, especially with all of the squats and lunges that we have been doing. Placing the hands onto the knee, rolling the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1, back the other way. 3, 2, 1. Placing both hands onto the mat. One hand coming up over the top. Release, switching to the other side. Again. One more lateral stretch each side. Walking the hands forward, hinging from the hips, not slouching, trying to keep that chest lifted. We walk those tip of the fingers forward, forward, forward. So you want to get our titties to our shins. Walking the left hand over to past the left knee, extending. Walking it back to the center, stretching nice and long again. Right hand over past the right, or past the right knee, or in line with the right knee, I should say. Extending. Walking those hands back. Planting those feet again, 90-90. Letting your body twist and move. Crossing the legs. This time my left foot is closer towards my body. My right foot is on top. Not on top, but further away from my body. So opposite foot crossing. And finding that posture. Lifting the crown of the head. Pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Rolling the shoulders for 3, 2, 1. Both hands to the floor, fingertips to the floor, up and over. Two. One. Walking the hands over to the left side, in line with the knee. Walking them forward, hinging from the hips. To the center. side, other side. And back again. Bringing both feet down to one end of the mat. Coming onto your back, nice and gently. And we're gonna take those knees over to one side and the other side. Keep it going from one side and the other side, loosening everything off. One side to the other side. Low tempo, self-love. Extending up, hands are reaching, feet are reaching, torso is long, curving over to one side, stretching out the obliques here, then to the other side. To one side. And then the other side. Bending those knees, bringing one ankle over the other, threading the needle of the hands through, pulling back on the thigh, pulling that thigh towards the chest. So even though we are like a lower tempo, we're still gonna focus on that glute region, on the thighs, on the hips and the tummy. It's just like way more stripped back. Feel free to take a little rocking here. If you want to, if you want to go like hard today, just go to booty duty from last week and it'll be insane and you can hit it hard. Otherwise, stay on the same page as me. We'll be back to high intensity next week. And next week I'm also traveling to Australia, so that's going to be interesting and fun. Releasing the hand. Now crossing the leg over like more like how you'd cross your legs in an office chair. And just pulling that all in. You feel that in a different stretch in the glutes. Keep breathing. Great. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Planting the feet, switching sides. The left ankle over the right thigh. Threading the needle, bringing it through. And just finding peace here. Finding peace. Might be very tight. Might not feel much at all. If you need more, pull through to this tooth. Pull through to the shin. Rock from side to side. I guess I could have called this week gentle morning wake ups. Morning wake up, gentle. I'll keep experimenting with that. And it was a little last minute. I just dropped that on everyone at the end of last night at like 10:30. Like, oh yeah, this week is gonna be low-key stretch. Being planning ahead is not my forte. I try to make it, but it's just not the same thing. All right, crossing the legs over a little tighter, so you got that office chair stretch. Pulling those knees in. feeling it, hopefully in your glutes. Legs up to the sky, feet up to the sky, and drawing circles with the ankles. Big circles, like a conductor. Back the other way. Slowing it down, just being conscious of how the ankle joint moves, what's happening in your feet as you move those feet around. Relax, toes towards you and pointed back towards you and pointed back towards you. Spread them wide if you can, each toe, and pointed and wavy legs now. So hands are nice and firm against the mat. My base of my spine, my lumbar spine is pushing into the mat, and I'm moving the hips up and down, almost trying to connect my hip to my ear. So I'm engaging that core. My balance is engaged. I move those legs up and down, trying to make it as smooth as possible, nice and slow and smooth. Keep breathing. Bring the feet down to the floor. Glute bridges for 10. So up we go with the hips. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into dead bug position. Legs are at right angles. Okay, opposite hand, opposite foot. Try and get the back all on the floor. So your back, thoracic spine, lumbar spine is all pushing into the floor. And we're just taking it very slow today, just really focusing on form. Opposite hand, opposite foot, come out. More seconds. Really pushing that back into the mat. Three, 2, 1. Release, bring the hands down. Bring the feet together. Opening up the thighs here. And rocking from side to side. side as you open and close the gate. Feet come up to the sky, and then this time we're opening up and just letting yourself release. Feel free to place your hands underneath your thighs, just opening everything, stretching out. Stretching out the hips. Bring it back in. Left leg comes down, right leg comes up, holding onto the calf or the thighs. Hold onto the thigh also. 3 breaths. Up, switching sides, holding onto the left leg down, dropping the right knee down, or leg down. Three more breaths. Back to the center. Opening it up again. Maybe you find you go a little further this time. Rolling over onto one side, taking the one hand and stretching out the quad. I wish I had more commentary for you guys this morning. It's a bit hard. It's not hard, it's just different when you're slowed down. You're like, oh. It's raining a lot. Been raining a lot. It's not my favorite kind of weather in Vancouver when it rains a lot. Okay, switching sides. Oh, stretching out that quad. Coming onto all fours. This class is really just turning into like this big hip release. 3 cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extending the right leg back behind you, stretching out the calf muscle. Switching sides. Left leg goes back, stretching out the calf muscles. release. On all fours, big circles. Like a fire hydrant, instead we're just doing big circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs. Switching legs. So big circles in one direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lifting the right knee up. Foot is planted on the floor. Hands on the thigh. Stretching, lunge forward. Opening up the hip and the iliopsoas here. Stretching out the abs. Hands to the floor. Switch sides. Switching sides again for the first side. Let's see if you've got a little bit more flex this time. If you do, you can take that back foot up into the left hand. Lifting the chest nice and high. Release. Hands to the floor, and extending back. So toes curl over on the back foot, and I'm stretching into the hamstring. They hinge forward. Pull the toes on the front foot back towards me. And then exhale, release. Back onto all fours. Switching sides. Lunge, hands on the thigh, bringing that back foot up if you've got it. Training like athletes, taking a slow week every 4 weeks to reset and progress. On the next exhale, release, walking those hands back, turn the back feet, the toes over on the back foot. Looking after our bodies, being conscious of our bodies, staying consistent at the same time. Coming back to all fours. Now we're walking the hands back, and we're just going to open up the soles of the feet. Walking the hands forward once again, and this time just coming into a little squat to finish, pushing the elbows out with the knees. Pushing the elbows out with the knees. yourself a smile, give yourself a hug, place the hands on the floor, push those hips up to the sky, slowly release, grabbing a hold of your elbows, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae, and release. Bravo! Monday done. It was more like booty flexy hip opening day, but yeah, I'm glad you made it and enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow.